Hello, my name is Ishera, and hello to all my spiritual cohorts. If you have a question or would like to speak to me, please feel free to send me a message at lifecoachhealing@gmail.com. Lifecoachhealing@gmail.com. My name is High Priestess Ishera from www.lifecoachhealing.com, and today's Circle of Love is a topic that needs to be spoken about, which is sacrifice. Sacrifice is one of the elemental components that's used in everyday life, spiritual life, and magical life to help you enhance your world. Now, as a high priestess, I kind of sacrifice a little bit more than other people because I know the sacrifice within itself is going to maybe hurt a little, but in the long run, make me a better person. And within making me a better person, I become a master at many, many things. I just want to give a shout out to T.O.E.T, the runner of this beautiful forum called Witchy World, and shout out to the admin and seer, Scotty McKinney. Shout out to you both. Love and blessings. All right. I'm a client, but I'm also a practitioner. I'm a client of Oshun, but I'm also a practitioner. All right. Now, let's talk about sacrifice, because sacrifice is very, very important in a spiritual way of living and also in an uplifting way of living. You need sacrifice to get to higher planes of living and thinking. Okay, and I can't say how important it is that sacrifice be not played with and never given a second hand to it. It should always be dealt with top priority hands and never be second guessed, second given, or second seen. Like, you have to be aware and open in front of your mind about sacrifice to utilize it and to get the highest returns in life. You can use it within your magic. You can use it within your living. You can use it within your growing in your day-to-day life. You can use sacrifice for many things, not just magic. But I tend to use high levels of sacrifice in my life and in magic. And I've seen the repercussions of it tens and 20 times fold in my life. And I can't run in my head. I can't run to you or can't drill in your head how important sacrifice is in the occult life. Now, within sacrifice, I have to explain to you that sacrifice is a part of the chemistry, the chemistry of life. Sacrifice is a part of what science call chemistry, but we occult call alchemy. Because if you don't know what alchemy is the art of mixing and putting a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Alchemy is creating. And within this creation, you personify who you are and what you get in your life. So sacrifice to me is like a polarity of life when it comes to what you give from when it comes to what is given to you. Okay? Because with sacrifice, the size of your sacrifice will end up being the size of the blessing or the curse that's returned to you. Now, the only way it could become a curse within sacrifice if you don't follow through with your sacrificial vows. Okay? So keep that in mind when it comes to sacrifice. You can't second guess. You can't belittle sacrifice. You can't say, I promise to do this, and don't even try to do it. You can't say, oh, I offer you this, and then never give it or never offer it to a particular deity. So remember, sacrifice is a give and a take. You give something to get something. It's very much connected to the karmic ways of life. And perfect example, Ishera, I don't understand what you mean by sacrifice. Sacrifice. You can give sacrifices on a daily basis with your deities, with the money. Or with an act that you love doing but decide not to do it because you want to sacrifice that to that particular god, or whether it be food you sacrifice to a god, or even when you sacrifice for yourself, sacrificing for yourself in ways like, oh, I promise I am going to eat better and not eat meat for a whole week because I'm going to sacrifice this nasty and disgusting need of mine to eat meat, and I'm going to hold myself and stay steadfast and not eat meat. Knowing that not eating meat is going to put you through withdrawals. Knowing that burning money to your ancestors is going to leave you short on money. Knowing that cooking for your ancestors is going to leave you short of food that you are going to eat for yourself. Sacrifice is, I cannot tell you how important sacrifice is. And if I can tell you as a high priestess, like literally, take heed to all the sacrifices that you do in your life and make sure that you're following these sacrifices from beginning to end, because these sacrifices will make and break you. Seriously, they will make and break you. So what you give is basically what you get. You sacrifice $1, you get $1 energy back in return. You sacrifice $20, you get $20 energy in return. Your sacrifice will equate what comes back to you in your life and ricochets back to you to either good or bad. Okay? So please know that. So another thing I want to drill in your head, never cheat the deities and never cheat yourself. I repeat, never cheat your deities and never cheat yourself. Because within cheating yourself, you're cheating your come up in the future. Okay? You're cheating your come up from in the future by half-assing your sacrifice. Ishera, what do you mean? Perfect example. Okay, you say to yourself, I'm going to quit smoking for a week. And I'm not going to smoke cigarettes for a week. And then by the Tuesday, not by Thursday, not by Friday, not by Saturday, but by Tuesday, you're going through withdrawals for cigarette, to the point where you talk yourself into, or you blame the negative energies that will come your way once you start that sacrifice. Because please believe and understand, when you offer a sacrifice, trust and believe that the powers that be on the negative side of things will come at you, and will come at you hard, just because you said with your mouth, which is the magic within, you create with the words, I will not smoke cigarettes for a week. That is like telling the devils in your life, I bet you can't make me smoke cigarettes before the week is up. That's basically what you're telling your negative energies around you, that whose job is, because I'm one of those people that feel there are a set amount of demons that are assigned to you, and they're specifically there to make your life a living hell. And one of the ways they make your life a living hell is they like for you to eat your words. I will never fuck with that bitch again. And then that bitch comes around, or that you need that bitch, or that bitch needs you, and you see them again. Watch your words. Your words is power, and you will eat your words. And when it comes to sacrifice, I will never deal with that girl ever again in my life. And then you see that she needs you. Do you help her or don't you? Some people would say, no, you don't help her, because you said I would never help that girl in my life. Perfect situation. There are these two girls that I got rid of out of my situation here in Hawaii because they weren't of good energy when it came to not themselves, because themselves, they were cool with me, but the energies around them that causes the havoc that energies do in people's lives, I saw what they were doing, and they were causing too much friction in my life. So I had to 86 both of them, okay? After a little cleansing, after a little cleaning, and after the powers that be, these two same girls popped into my life. Now, some people would say, kick those bitches to the curb and don't fuck with them. Me, because I'm a seer, because I know a little bit more than others, I knew that the reason they were put in, okay, put it in the trash. Yeah, because you can't use the plate again. Put it in the trash. Put it in the trash. No matter no, due to the fact that I'm a spiritual healer, I know when things go down, I usually know why they go down for. And I knew that the both girls that I 86'd in my life, they both had something I feel that I need. So I keep my distance, but at the same time, I reopened the friendship because both of the girls were in a situation where they were both shit up creek. Anytime I break off friendships with people, usually they life go left. Usually their life go left. So I'm never surprised when I bump into one or they call me back and like they're saying, oh, Ishera, I need you, I need you, I need you. Help me, help me, help me. I'm not one of those ones to be a bitch and be like, fuck you, I'm not dealing with you, because I know your life has been fucked since you did me dirty and since I stopped dealing with you. So please know, just know that you can't half-ass your deities, and know that these messages are coming through the people you see, through the promises you make. So be very careful what your mouth spits. Be very careful what you say with your mouth. If you say, I sacrifice this, make sure you sacrifice it. Make sure you follow through from A to Z, or there will be high-level repercussions in your life, whether you see it or not, that will definitely knock you down more than pick you up if you're not careful. You guys, as a spiritual healer to another spiritual enlightened being, be very careful what you sacrifice, and don't sacrifice nothing that you're not ready for. Because if you're going to sacrifice it and you're not ready for it, it's going to cause more harm than good within your life. And I feel everybody don't need no stress or no drama in their life unnecessarily. And to be honest with you guys, I am one of those people who believe that most of the drama that happens in our life is karmic drama that we inflict within ourselves, whether it be in this life or whether it be in a past life. Know this, you know? Perfect example. I'll give you my own personal example. I really don't like sharing information about who I am, because a lot of the haters, a lot of the stalkers, follow my page, and some people be like, Ishera, you don't even have that many followers. Trust me, the couple that do follow me, they're serious motherfuckers, okay? Serious motherfuckers. So I'm very careful about the information that I give about myself. But I will say this when it comes to sacrifice. I remember once I cheated Santa Muerta, which is also known as Nina Negra. And I remember I knew that I had to sacrifice something to her, because she's like a jealous, conceited god, and she don't really like to share and shit. So I don't even remember the sacrifice, but I said after my candles were finished burning, because I usually give a sacrificial offering at the end of the burning of my candles, and get rid of the candle however I feel I need to get rid of the candles, okay? So when the first ritual was done for Santa Muerta, I gave her the most dumbest, meager offering that I knew that I can do, like really quick and no problem. Like I knew I could do the sacrifice that I was offering to her. And I was like, I don't even feel like working hard for this. And don't get me wrong, at the end of it all, after my sacrifice and everything, I got basically everything that I requested. Okay, everything that I requested in the ritual. But I sensed, because again I'm an empath and I sense a little bit stronger than other people, I sensed that the return could have been 3, 4, 5 times as strong if I sacrificed just a little bit more. So this time around, just recently, I gave another sacrificial offering to Santitas Muerta. Okay, and what I offered to her was something so big and so grand that I cried when I heard her tell me that I had to give it to her. Can you guess what I gave Nina Negra? I cried. Like, I was like, no, you can't have it. No, 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 you can't have it. No, you can't have it. It's mine. It belongs to me. If I give it to you, I'm going to have less, and it's going to be awful, and no, 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 no. And after I finished crying, after I finished letting all that emotion go, I realized, no, this sacrifice is huge. And I know if I give this sacrifice to Nina Negra, she is going to give me above and beyond what I was asking for. Have you figured out what the sacrifice that I gave to Nina Negra. Yes, you guys, I sacrificed my hair. I sacrificed all my hair. I had a little fro-fro. I sacrificed my hair for Nina Negra this time around because I felt like I shortchanged her last time. And even though she didn't penalize me for it and really didn't like abuse me for it, I feel like I had to show her, I had to sacrifice something that I love to show and prove to her that I take my respect for you largely and wholeheartedly, and I do not play no games with her energy. And when I heard her say, give me your hair, all of it, I heard her what she said. She said, give me your hair, and I want you to look like a skinhead, KKK member, and shaman all in one after I get all your hair. And I cried, you guys, and I knew this was major for me. And due to the fact that my life is not about paying bills, it's not about getting clients, it's not even about having a whole bunch of friends or having my own TV show like I used to back in my young days. Like, I was a singer hardcore back in the day, and I was really trying to pursue that entertainment life. But I realized that the powers that be would not allow me to live that life, unfortunately. So I'm very comfortable now in the life that I'm living in my 40-something sexy black queen age. You know what I mean? And I'm loving who I am and what I've become. And I'm loving this spiritual path that I'm taking. And as I live this spiritual path, I notice one thing and one thing only. I brought me and my son some shaved ice from the store where I pick him up from the library. It's so good. Okay. And so I'm just basically saying, long story short, go big or go home. Bigger is better when it comes to sacrifice. And I knew when I cried, like when I heard her say, Ishera, Ishera, I want your hair. Ishera, Ishera, I want your hair. I was like, no. The thoughts that came to my mind. Oh my God, people are going to think I'm ugly. Oh my God, I'm not going to find a new mate. Oh my God, these motherfuckers are going to see me on the bus and going to think I'm a shaman. Oh my God, these people are going to see me and think I'm KKK. Oh my God, these people are going to think I'm a skinhead. But I've come to realize in this beautiful world of hypocrisy is that everyone is going to feel their own way. So no matter what you do, no matter how you feel, no matter what road you choose, you will deal, Audrey, stop. You will deal with the fact that people's going to have an opinion. So what's most important is your own self-opinion. So because I'm an enlightened person, because I live life the hard way. I hear people tell me that all the time. Ishera, why you choose such the hard way in life? Ishera, why you choose the hard way in life? Because that's how it's been ordained from my Ogun to live. Like, I don't choose the easy path and I don't take the easy road. I'm always choosing the complicated, crazy road, but I enjoy where the complicated, crazy spiritual road takes me. And I have no second guessing or no second questions. Like this morning, after I got dressed, I knew I was going to do this video. So I was like, okay, I want to make sure I stay in my third eye state. So I put on one of my bindis, my bindi jewelry. And my son was like, Mommy, what's that? And I was like, baby, that is what the Indian culture utilizes to remind them of their third eye power. And they also use it for decoration, but I use it to remind myself of my third eye power. And I feel my face is pretty. Why not put a little bit of jewelry on the most smart part of my body, which is my third eye. My third eye is the most beautifulest part of my body. And why not, as a queen, feminize it and make it look even more beautiful and remind myself how powerful it is. So go big or go home. But going big means you have to cross some lines, okay? Growing big means you have to sometime go down roads that either A, you're scared of, B, you're unfamiliar with, C, not sure of, or D, worried that it's not going to work out or fearful of something. Because the most highest masters, most of the time, have to reach a point past what most people consider the finish line to get to a higher state, to get to a higher level of thought and frequency. And sometimes some masters have to go past that level and go on a brink of past epiphany, but to a brink of insanity, you guys. Yes, insanity. I hear a lot of people tell me, girl, you crazy. Boy, what? All that stuff you're talking about, you crazy. Yes, you must be crazy to reach certain higher levels of the mundane, regular world. You know, you must reach sometimes a certain level of insanity to reach higher planes that people haven't reached yet. Because that's what enlightened beings are. They are people who see things differently, do things differently, look at things differently, and study differently. No matter how much people say, oh, Ishera, you crazy. I tell them, I pray to a woman God. They're like, oh, Ishera, you're crazy. All right, because I've done my due diligence, because I've done my studying, I know what I speak comes behind with knowledge. But for people who chase a check or people who stay worried about the mundane days of life will never comprehend the levels that I have reached and I'm going to reach with this mindset of mine. And even though I'm almost 45, I still feel my life has just begun and I'm on this accelerated, synergistic feeling of abundance where every day it's like a new juicy island fruit that I'm experiencing, and I feel like wine. I age. As I age, I get better. Just like wine. As I age, I get better. And this fountain of youth reverse effect can only happen if you're getting better with your shortcomings, if you're getting better with your heartache situations, if you're getting better, feeling better, thinking better, doing better, being creatively better with yourself and with the people around you. You know, if you're doing this, if you're getting better, then as time progresses, it's like a fountain fountain of youth reverb effect, and it keeps you young, it keeps you vibrant. You know, I feel like the angrier you get, the older you get. Short and sweet and to the point. So, Ishera, I have a question. Explain to me this breaking down of sacrifice. I still don't get this sacrifice thing, Ishera. What is this sacrifice thing? Okay, I'm going to break it down for you. Things we do are the things. Things we do are the things that come back to us. The things we feel are the things that come back to us. The things we vibrate on are the things that we come back with us. So if you complaining about a whole bunch of dumb motherfuckers around you who don't know shit, who not doing nothing, who's not about nothing, who do say and do the same shit the same day over and over and over again, then there must be something in you that's causing you to play the same song in the same block on the same xylophone over and over and over again. You reflect who you are. You personify the energy from within. So if you don't like your situation, it's completely up to you to change that situation or to change that environment or to change those friends and make it better. But I'm telling you this now. Woo, woo, woo. Warning, warning. Woo, woo, woo. Warning, warning. With every sacrifice comes hurt. Unless you skip the hurt part, and that's when you're cheating yourself. And if you're cheating yourself, you're cheating from your highest return. Sacrifice, there is pain, okay? Hurting is the healing. Woo, say it again, girl. I'm going to break it down for you. Hurting is the healing, okay? You must go through that pain to become better, because you're either A, gonna get better, or B, stay the same, or C, get even worse because of the pain. The pain is there for a reason. The pain is there to make you better. Learn your lesson with every pain and trust and believe you will become a master at whatever you choose to do. Oh, excuse me, I farted. Yes, it's a normal body function. People fart. You will become a master at whatever you do in your life. if you never cheat yourself within your sacrifices and face fear head on. Because with hurt comes an opportunity to get better. And with coming to get better comes an opportunity to reach your to utilize your apprenticeship and reach your masterhood. Trust and believe. There's a lot of fake ones out there, you guys. There's a lot of people who's even reached their mastered and has lost their way. You know, you can get your masters, but the question is, are you going to keep your masters? Are you going to make what's important in your life, keep it important in your life, and don't fall short or don't lose your way, you know, or don't get stuck in old beliefs and old ways of living and feeling? Okay, so the best way I can break down sacrifice is the more you're hurting for that sacrifice, the better it is for the highest return, whether it be thinking better, whether it be your magic being better, or whether it be you helping someone else do better. Because let me tell you something, I did not want to cut my hair. I think my hair looks weird, but thank God I'm a beautiful black queen and I can rock anything. So I'll make it work until some more hair grows on my head. Till then, I'll take care of my scalp and do what needs to do, because I do deal with like 3 or 4 different skin problems. So everything I use is holistic, from the oils on my head to the lotions that I use for my body. And I usually make all of my stuff from scratch. So just know that the hurting will make you better. The hurting will make you better. It's 50-50. Also, negative states of mind kill creation, kill sacrifice building. So be very careful about the negative states that may be around you, the negative states that may be in you. Because I'll tell you this, never say never, my love. I'm never going to deal with this person ever again in my life. The universe has a way of making you eat your words and making you see that. You should never say never, because in this world, when it comes down to it, you have to do what needs to be done. And sometimes looking your enemy in the eye and saying, hi, is sometimes what needs to be done. So never say never, because the universe will have you eating your words. The power of the mouth is something that I really don't play with, because the power of the mouth is something that I take very serious, and it's another part of the component of alchemy that creates magic within self, within spells, and within ourselves. Okay? I believe that fully and wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to keep loving your heart. And to all my fellow black girl occult, black boy conjurer, magic spirits, keep spirit light, keep spirit bright, keep it uplifting and forward. And remember, the only important thing in life is focusing on your legacy and making sure that your legacy is good. For real. It's either you go big or you go home. Like I said before, keep in mind that insanity is not necessarily a bad thing. Insanity is sometimes a stage you must go through to become better. It's a hurt. It's a pain that you must break through, shatter through, penetrate through to see the epiphany for that change. Because sometimes most of us, human-wise, have to reach a moment or a point of no return to make that change. Because programming, that's why they call it programming, because it's very easy to get stuck in the same cycles. It's very hard to change thought patterns in cycles. So know for a fact that sacrifice helps you break those chains. But at the same time, once you start that path of healing, the energies that be will come at you. So you will be tested. So you have to be resilient. You have to be strong. What can I do, Ishera, to be resilient and strong? Utilize crystals to keep you focused. Stay positive around positive people. Keep your conversations with people who are on the same thought patterns as you. Deal with top level conjurers when it comes to executing magical elemental magic to make sure that the return is in the highest state. Keep your body clean and pure when it comes to cleansing and holistically. Do herbal cleansings and teas by boiling any type of tea and pouring it over your body to help you cleanse and keep protected and keep pure and keep safe. And these two are elements that would help your sacrifices become stronger and better. To all my beautiful witchy people, don't let anyone ever say or have you believe that you are insane, because when it comes down to it, the occult world is a world full of strange, unique people with different perspectives and different ways of being. And if you are judging others for their creation, then you're most likely judging yourself. And if you're judging yourself, you're not in your spiritual third eye self. You're not in your spirit realm. You're not in your spirit mind. You're in your egotistical, in that stage when I found out that I had to give my hair to Nina Negra, in that egotistical, oh, my hair, I'm not going to get a date. They're not going to like me. I look like a boy. That egotistical material. I got to pay my bills. Oh, I got to pay this. Oh, I got to go to work. Oh, the kids are not getting good grades. All of that never fills my head for too long, because all of that is egotistical bullshit. You should be focusing on one thing and one thing only: enlightening yourself and your mind, and making one-mindedness and positive feeling and thinking the most important thing on your agenda every day in your life. My name is High Priestess Ishera. Thanks for listening to me, High Priestess Ishera, in this exclusive Witchy World talk on sacrifice. See you guys in my next video. Bye. And feel free to check out my YouTube at I Am Ishera and Life Coach Healing HP on YouTube. Plenty of videos for the metaphysical young at heart. Bye, you guys. This has been another one. Woo! Ishera's what? Ishera's world. Bye. Bald. I knew you were going to do that over there. I told you I did not want you on camera.
I just want to say bye.
No, you already said bye. I told you I didn't want you on camera. You're not listening, Audrey.
Sorry.
No problem. Don't do it again, please. Bye, guys. He don't understand. He's my cover. He don't get it. I cover him like treasure, and he don't see that. He just want to be like his mom and be on the camera. He sees me talking to the camera since childhood, and he just loves to wave high. He don't understand. No, I don't want them to see you. I'm protecting you. Back up. He don't get that, though. Bye, you guys, and to all the mothers, love and blessings. And let the children grow and become who they want to be. Don't fight with them. Hug them and kiss them and tell them it's going to be okay. Bye. Where's that button?